Hello and welcome to a very, very Christmassy Q&A. It is not going to be Christmassy in the questions that you guys have sent me, but I've got a Christmas jumper on. There is a Christmas tree over there, and we together are going to do something very, very Christmassy because we're going to start this Q&A off totally different in that I am going to ask you guys a question. Crazy, I know, because you guys aren't the ones on the video, but my question to you is, do you have Twitter? Now don't worry, this isn't going to be some shameless self-promotion, but I'm going to tell you all to go and follow me at AJ3 because I'm so close to 100,000 followers. But if you do want to go and follow me, it is at AJ3, I'm very close to 100,000 followers. The thing we're going to do, the reason you need Twitter, if your answer to that question was yes, brilliant. If your answer to that question was no, go and make one, basically, is what I'm going to tell you guys to do, because you can see I'm wearing my Christmas jumper, and I'll probably just be wearing it anyway, but I have actually put it on specifically today to take a selfie on my phone and tweet it. That might sound a little bit weird, but there is a company called TruePrint who are getting involved in ITV's Text Santa charity massive event thing. And one of the charities that they do it for is Macmillan, which if you watch my other Q&As, you know that my dad died of cancer a few years ago. I told you I used to go to the Everton match with him and all stuff like that, but I haven't been since he died. I actually went to one the other week, which was absolutely awesome, but we're getting sidetracked. Anyway, Macmillan is a charity that I absolutely love. They help my dad out loads. So basically, I'm going to ask you guys help. When you tweet that picture, and you have to use the hashtag #TruePrintChristmasSelfie, that basically donates £1. TruePrint will donate £1 to the Text Santa appeal. However, I appreciate that not all of you want to tweet a picture of yourself in a Christmas jumper. Basically, some of you might be 12, 10, 4. Don't think you're 4, otherwise you probably wouldn't be watching YouTube videos. You just don't want to put your picture out there on the internet. That is absolutely fine. Instead, what you can do is go and retweet the picture that I have put, and everyone else who's put one if you want. I will leave a link down in the description to my tweet of me looking stupid in a Christmas jumper this morning. And basically, if you click retweet on that button, not only will they get the £1 for me tweeting the picture out, they will get £1 for you guys retweeting it for every single retweet that gets. So currently, I tweeted it about 10 minutes ago, and we are rocking on 316 retweets. So there's probably going to be about 200,000 of you guys who watch this video, so we could absolutely slaughter TruePrint and make them have to donate thousands to charity. So let's do it. Let's do something Christmassy together. You don't have to follow me. You can if you want, obviously, but I want to take away from that. Literally, just go on Twitter, whether you like me or not, whether you want to follow me or not, just click retweet on that tweet, and let's get an absolute ton of Christmassy money donated to charity. And for now, let's move into this question and answer video, because that was the longest question I think you guys have probably ever been asked. But it's for a good cause. It's for a very, very good cause. So without further ado, let's move into the questions. And a guy called AVG_Kawaii asked me why I'm doing this Q&A. Now, one of the reasons I'm doing it is so I could put that like 2-minute section at the start of this video telling you guys, explaining what it is, and just getting you guys to go and retweet that tweet, basically, so you can get tons of money donated for charity. Also, Ultimate Team is down. It's currently 12:05, and they might have just put it back up, but probably not. It's probably been extended again, hasn't it, maintenance? So, can't play FIFA. Thought I would make something a little bit different, and that is exactly what we're doing. Let me know if you want to see some more different videos on my channel, not just FIFA every single day. And maybe like each weekend I'll do one different random weird video or something like that. I don't know. Let me know what you think anyway. But that's why I'm doing this Q&A. Vizo also asked, will I ever do vlogs? Which is a pretty similar question. Doing different videos, talking about different videos. I have started a vlog channel, as I'm sure you know. It's youtube.com/AndyCastell. You can find it on my main channel. You can find a link to it in the description of this video. If you want to go and watch some of my vlogs or some of my videos like this, you can go over there. I really do need to start focusing on that channel a little bit more, because you guys seem to really like it, and it does really well when I put a video on it. I just kind of get distracted. I'll spend all day making my FIFA video for that day, and I'll think, I want to do something different, I want to have a break. And making the vlogs is really, really fun, and making the different videos is really fun. When you've been sat at this chair at my Mac there for 5 hours already making the FIFA video, and before that you were sat there playing the FIFA to record it and stuff like that, I just want to do something different and get up and get out of this chair, or just play a different game, or go and watch the telly or something. But I really do need to section off a bit of time each week to start making some vlogs, and hopefully I will actually get used to recording them and stuff like that. It's not that it's weird, and it is a bit weird, but I don't really care, because I'm never going to see the people again walking around talking to my phone like this. That really doesn't matter. It's kind of that it takes away from what I'm doing, or I think it does anyway. I went skiing. I went to my first ever skiing lesson the other day, and I'm sure you guys would have loved to see it. But I just wanted to go and just enjoy my skiing lesson and just do it and get involved and do it as much as I can, and not think, oh, let's take my camera, let's put my tripod over here because that'll get a good shot of me coming down, and let's just stop my lesson for a second, do a little introduction and tell it. I just wanted to go and just do my ski lesson, basically. So maybe I'll start doing things specifically to make vlogs about them, and then keep all of my other stuff separate. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. Hopefully. Yes. Probably. Okay. Let's move on. These questions are flowing together pretty nicely, actually, then. So I was talking about doing different stuff and playing different games, and Kurdish Mandingo asked me, what other games do I enjoy playing? I bought Fallout 4 and got addicted to it for about 4 days. and then COD, like Activision sent me the new Call of Duty, and I played it once, and I was like, oh my god. And then I just carried on playing it and playing it and playing it. So Fallout 4 is an incredible game, and I would recommend it to everyone. But whenever I've got like a spare 45 minutes, you can't really just go on Fallout and spend like half an hour playing it. But I'll just flick COD on and Black Ops 3, and oh my god, just smash it out so much. I'm actually addicted to playing that game in the little bits of spare time that I do have. Black Ops 3 is sick. 8th Vizzo asked who my favourite English cricket player is. Do you know what? I've never watched a game of cricket in my life. My favourite English cricket player is Freddie Flintoff because of A League of Their Own. He is hilarious on that. I actually went to see his live show, and he spoke a lot about just like anecdotes and stories, and it was really interesting. But like probably 10% of it was cricket jokes. And me and my girlfriends were just sat there like, don't really know what's going on. And there was loads of old men in like the tweed jackets and stuff like, ha 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 ha, yes, so funny, Freddie, oh my god, I remember that. And I was like, what the fuck is he on about? I haven't got a clue. But it was still awesome. I still love Freddie Flintoff, and it's still a good time. So I'd recommend going and seeing a show if it's still on tour. I'm not sure if that was one of the last legs of the tour, but it was pretty cool. Go and check it out. League of Their Own is absolutely sick, so I love Freddie Flintoff. It's Louis Eve 15 then asked me, what is the scariest moment in my life? That is a hard question, so I'm just going to tell you instead, like the scariest moment in like the past couple of months that I've had. It was terrifying. Basically, I was talking to you guys about my ski lesson before. Went to Chill Factory in Manchester. It is, again, absolutely awesome. It was so good. Like, I'd never skied ever at all in my life, and it was actually like proper snow and stuff, and the instructors was cool. I actually got all right at it. Like, I can go down a slope now and stop without killing myself, which is pretty good. But on the way back from that, I did actually almost die. I say almost die. It wasn't actually as bad as I thought it was, thankfully. But basically, we were coming around a big massive roundabout, and like your sat nav tells you to turn right, and you turn right, and you're in the left hand lane. It doesn't tell you turn right and then turn right again, so you need to immediately move over to the next lane. But it's not really a problem, apart from the fact that it was rush hour, and apparently this guy was an absolute knob. So basically, we come round in the left hand lane. It's totally empty. There's 3 more lanes. The left lane goes off towards Manchester. The 3 lanes go onto the motorway back towards Liverpool, and I need to just like move over a lane. No biggie, indicate, there's a gap. Oh, he's about to let me in. No, he just pulls straight up, this big lorry driver. Having absolutely not a bit, so I think, oh, for God's sake, okay, let's drive along a little bit and find someone nice who'll just let me get in and go where I need to go. But it ends up that, like, we moved along, me tootering down trying to find a gap, and their lane moving forward, and eventually this massive gap opens up between this lorry driver and the car in front, so I think, oh, what a guy, he's changed his mind, he's letting me in. I move into the gap, get almost like all the way in, so I've almost turned the car straight again. But he wasn't being nice and hadn't left the gap there for me to move into and just be a great upstanding citizen. What he'd done was he was on his phone or something, and he was like sitting there like that, texting away. Looks up and sees that the car that was in front of him has moved and thinks, oh, I best go as well. Slams on the pedal, not realising that I've moved into that space that was in between him and the car that was in front of him, and just slams straight into the side of my car. I shit myself. My girlfriend shit herself. She screamed, I screamed. The car made the most horrendous crunch I have ever heard in my life. Luckily, I realised pretty quick and like swung back out of the lane and into the left-hand lane. Everyone stopped around me like, oh my god, this guy's a knob. He looks down the window and starts screaming at me like it was my fault that he'd driven into me. And I was just like, oh my god, what can I do? We're about to pull onto a motorway. I couldn't get out and stop the traffic and get his details. Wrote down his registration number, but when I got home, it wasn't actually as bad. He's like scraped all of the paint off one side of my car. Got a dint in my door and a dint in my wheel arch, but it's probably going to cost me like 150 quid to get fixed. And I didn't want to like try and claim against him just on the like 0.1% chance that I lost my no claims, because that would cost me like £2,000. So lorry drivers are knobheads basically, and they don't really seem to care. It seems to be a theme because obviously they're going to win in a car crash, aren't they? So they don't really bother. He was just texting as he was queuing up to get on the motorway, and they just drove into the side of my car. So that was pretty bloody scary, and I definitely don't want that to happen again. My poor little car as well has now got mostly white and then one black door where he scraped all the paint off. Moving on to something slightly more lighthearted then, Xander Wardlaw has asked me how I feel when I meet fans in public. It's pretty cool. It's absolutely bizarre. Like, I've just basically gone, and I still do, literally just sit in my mum's dining room and make videos, and somehow that's made me famous, as it were, enough that people want to like come and say hello to me and take selfies with me and stuff like that, which is absolutely awesome. It's bizarre, don't get me wrong, but I love it, and it's so cool, and it's absolutely mind-blowing that people would want to do it. But it's absolutely fine. If you want to come up and say hello to me, say hello to me. Just don't be that guy who stares at me and just like doesn't say anything. That's creepy. Coming up and saying hello is absolutely fine. I'll shake your hand, I'll take a selfie with you, I'll chat to you a little bit. If you want to ask me a question, that's absolutely fine. People who are just like, just be creepy, it's just weird. I don't bite, just come and say hello. Like, I'll be in a restaurant or something like that, and you probably shouldn't, like, I wouldn't bother as someone else, like, if someone who's actually famous, who I, like, really like if I see Leighton Baines in a restaurant or something like that, I wouldn't go over and interrupt his meal and ask him for a picture or something like that, so please don't do that to me either. But I wouldn't also sit there and like, oh my god, that's Leighton Baines, and then just stare at you for your whole meal. It's proper creepy, so please don't do that. If you want to come and say hello, especially when it's like not in something where it's like rude to interrupt someone. Like, I've just been in the gym or something like that, and I'll just be walking in between things, as I'll walk past someone, they'll just go, and then just stare at me while I'm on the rowing machine or something like that, or they'll be on the rowing machine, just staring at me like that, when I'm trying to do a set of shoulders or something. It's proper weird. Just say hello and get it out the way, and then we can all just go on with our lives, and please don't creep me out. As much as weird as that sounds, or as evil as that sounds, it's proper weird. Just come and say hello, I don't bite. Okay, that's enough of that. My creepy stories of getting creeped out at the gym. And of that one guy who was literally in the middle of doing a set of shoulders, and I was like, what? I was like, 1, 2. And then like on 4, I went like that, and he just popped his head around my bench and was like, Andy? And I was like, kind of busy here, mate, you know, I'm just in the middle of a set, you could at least wait until I finish. Anyway, let's move on from that. Thomas the Legend has asked me, what do I want for Christmas? I want you guys to go and retweet that tweet for Christmas, but actually, I want golf stuff as well. It's like actual physical stuff, golf stuff. So my girlfriend's got me like golf pants and a jumper and a topper and all stuff like that. My mum has got me, it probably should be wrapped up, Santa's gonna bring it, isn't he? But never mind. My mum has got me this, a new golf bag, which is unbelievably light, not compared to my other one, or rather compared to my other one. My old one is horrendous. It's like lugging around dumbbells on your back, I don't even know what, it's like lugging around an anvil when you walk around the golf course. This one I can just pick up with one finger, and it's absolutely fine, so I'm looking forward to being able to use that. Other than that though, I don't really know. If I need anything for YouTube, I will just buy it myself because I need it for my job. And that is what I spend most of my time doing. Like, companies will send me games and stuff that I can play on. EA obviously don't, because they hate me. But like Activision and stuff will send me the games to play. So that would be what I'd spend my money on and ask for Christmas, and I've kind of got it anyway. So apart from golf stuff, don't really know really. Oh, I'll tell you what I'm getting. I bought a signed Everton shirt at a charity auction. Like, is it the new one? It might be last year's one, I'm not 100% sure, it's the white one anyway. The white one with the little purpley collar, signed by like every single Everton player, so my mum's getting that put up in a frame for me. We're hopefully going to put it either on this wall here, or this wall here, and it'll be in the back of my videos, which is pretty sick because the camera's usually over here. At a slightly different angle today because I'm using my DSLR rather than my webcam that I use for FIFA, so that's pretty cool. I'm getting a framed Everton shirt, or I'm getting the frame for the Everton shirt that I already have. But apart from that, socks, I'm getting pretty old. Not that old, I'm only 22, but maybe socks. One more question then before we have to go and make some other videos. I'm pretty sure the FIFA servers are back up. If you have enjoyed this one and want to see some more stuff like this, remember to smash a like on this video. Let's answer the final question. What will I do when I hit 1 million subscribers? Says KKKKKK69. I love how you used when, as if we know for sure that's going to happen. Fingers crossed it happens like within the next year or something like that. That would be so sick. If it does happen, I don't know what I'd do. I'd have to do something properly awesome, wouldn't I? I don't know if maybe I'd do reacting to my old, very first video. I don't know if remaking my first video could be pretty cool. I don't know, KSI said he was always going to go skydiving and then didn't, did he? Maybe I should put him to shame him, or whatever the word would be, and actually go skydiving instead. I'm not sure, maybe you guys have got some cool suggestions down in the comment section for something absolutely epic for 1 million subs, if hopefully we do eventually hit it. Thank you so much for all of your support throughout this year. We're getting towards the end of the year, of course. That goes without saying, we've had an insane year together. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Remember to go and do a little bit of Christmas cheer and retweet that tweet, even if you don't want to follow me or anything like that. Just go over there, click retweet, and then bugger off if you want. Thanks for watching, make sure you subscribe if you're new, and I will see you next time.